Welcome to our USDA Census of Agriculture dashboard. This dashboard compiles the data from the 2007, 2012, and 2017 USDA Census of Agriculture for reservations. And so this dashboard is most helpful for you to check if the USDA Census of Ag reflects local data and to also see trends that provoke questions or issues to address in your plans that affect land lease management. And so in this dashboard, we have also included a provisional calculation for non-native producers, making it possible to analyze the racial disparity in agriculture on native lands. And so here first is our Data Chart Explorer tab. You can filter the data that is summarized in this pie chart and dot plot on the right into census year, census category, census questions, and of course, reservations. Right now it is on all, but you can filter the categories up here, and it will follow you throughout all of these tabs as well. And it is important to note that the data here only reflects a fraction of the native communities that have consented to participate in the agricultural census. So important to note that, but still this dashboard represents the only source of agriculture census data that allows for national aggregation and comparisons between census years. And so this first page is an example also of how this dashboard is used to provoke questions that could be addressed through ARMP or longer IRMP or longer term IRMP plans, such as if you look at this pie chart right here, why do non-natives account for 87% of the agricultural production market value on reservations? And so this first page introduces that interesting question, and of course you can filter it for your reservation. These next few tabs allow you to see the disparities between the number of native and non-native producers on reservation lands. And so, for example, population gives you a quick summary of that right here, and you can filter the data the same as you would have been able to on the first tab, but now you have this race tab. And next, our age of producers tab allows you to view the numbers of native producers by age class. And you can quickly see that from this tab how the average age of native farmers and ranchers is increasing. And so if you are determining ARMP priorities with your community, you could use the data from this tab to address native youth agricultural programming, or if you already have a few native youth programs in place, you can go here to see how young producer numbers are faring over the years for your reservation. Next, our changeover tab lets you view the market value of agricultural products sold on your reservation and see how that compares year to year, and also how that compares to non-native producers on native lands. Another great changeover time tab that lets you monitor it. And of course, this will update with each new release of the census data. Our Table Explorer tab lets you view, again, specific point values of the data that is observed in these previous tabs. And we have this About the Data tab right here that gives you just a brief summary about how this data was sourced. But of course, you can always scroll down to read more about the Census of Agriculture and more about the data, why it's important. Once again, download the raw data. And I just want to remind you once again that we have these sharing tools if you need to embed this dashboard for any reason or download the current page you are looking at into your own technical material. And so this dashboard has a lot of usable information in it. It definitely takes some time to just tweak with the filters and explore the data on your own. But thank you for sticking with me. And I hope this was helpful for you in pointing out some questions that can be pulled out from this data. And I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks.